Who caused the Mad King to go mad? The two most popular theories are obviously Bran or Bloodraven. Until yesterday, I believed the latter, Bloodraven, but in truth, it was both Bloodraven and Bran, and most interestingly, a third person, the final straw in more ways than one, Jaime Targaryen, Sir Jaime of House Lannister. This might be a second Hodor type moment, this time with Jaime and Mad King Aerys. Serial For Real mentioned this 10 months ago, so apologies for the delay. This is huge. It tells us a lot about what's going to go down in Season 8. You're watching Bridge 4, Bridge 4, Bridge Forward. So the phrase burn them all was said 4 times.
Burn them all!
Where's my sister?
Burn them all!
And one time, we hear just 2 words, burn them, said with a calm tone.
Burn, 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 burn them all!
The first time Aerys yells it, we see him yell it, so it was definitely him. And the other 4 lines all credit Aerys in the subtitles. I do not think the showrunners are going to trick us by lying in the subtitles, so every time we hear it in the show, it probably was Aerys saying it. But the burn them bit sounds a lot like Bloodraven. And even if it wasn't, it's safe to assume that Bloodraven did try whispering to Aerys over the years, trying to get Mad King Aerys to prep Wildfire in advance of the wars to come. This would explain why Bloodraven warned Bran not to do it, because it backfired.
Maybe he heard the wind.
He heard me.
The past is already written. The ink is dry.
Then we've got the final burn them all. Some fans think that the last burn them all sounds like Jaime. I did too, until I checked with subtitles. Now I hear it as Aerys. But regardless, I'm glad that we were mistaken, because it prompted a great idea, an idea that still makes sense from a storytelling perspective, a scene we might see in Season 8. Keep in mind, George R.R. Martin likes to introduce stuff and then pay them off at least one additional time. Here are 2 examples.
My father always said,
"The man who passes the sentence
should swing the sword, and I have tried to live by those words. But I will not punish a son for his father's sins."
So it makes sense for the Hodor scene to pay off a second time. Here's what I think might go down in Season 8. Jaime is heading north, but when he gets there, people are not going to trust him. His entire life, they called him the Kingslayer.
Kingslayer!
Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer.
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 The Kingslayer.
Make it Sir Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. Whatever else he is, the man's still a knight.
Jaime only told one person the entire story, Brienne. So Brienne will have his back. She will tell everyone the truth, that Jaime was a hero. Bran will fly into a vision to double check this. As this is happening, the White Walkers attack. We know that Jaime is destined to protect Jon based off the legendary fever dream in the books, but it makes sense from a storytelling perspective for Jaime to also give Bran a hand. So the White Walkers are attacking, and Bran is in the middle of the vision. He is in the Great Throne Room in the past with both Mad King Aerys and Jaime. Meanwhile, Jaime is near Bran in the present fighting the dead army. Jaime yells out, "Burn them all!" Similar to Mira yelling out. And because Jaime is with Bran in the present and the past in the vision, something similar, not identical, but similar to the Hodor scene goes down. The Mad King is finally pushed over the ledge by Jaime, who ironically has to kill Aerys in order to save the people of King's Landing by preventing Mad King Aerys from making it go boom. So the hold the door scene may have been a setup for the burn them all reveal, showing us that Jaime was the final straw in Mad King Aerys' fall into madness, making Jaime both the spark and also the water that put out that figurative fire. This is not concrete, but I think it makes sense, and it seems like something George would do since he likes to introduce stuff and then pay them off at least one other time. Let me know what you think. Side note, I've done a lot of offline work and cracked the code on a couple big events like the Valonqar. It's not who you think, or who I thought. I thought it was going to be Brienne. It's not Brienne, it's Arya. Arya will kill Cersei with poison, and Arya will also kill the other person on her list, the Mountain, using this move. I found proof in the books. These videos are going to be pretty good. Hit subscribe. In the meantime, go check out Tony Teflon's video on Euron being the Valonqar. A lot of cool insight, and he's a really cool dude. Link in the video description. And special thanks to Kelly, who was marathoning my playlist today. That's very helpful for the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Kelly. Alright, happy Memorial Day. Catch you on the flip side.